You know, one of the big stories in this current election cycle is the shift of rural voters from Democrats to Republicans. Like many issues in this election, though, there's several layers to this story, but it always begins at the very top, right? And that's the economy. See, there was a time when smaller counties enjoyed substantial economic growth versus larger counties and cities. In fact, check this out. The boom for counties with less than 100,000 people from 1992 to 1996 was huge. The last place you wanted to be was in the big city. But that began to change around the turn of the new century, and it's been the exact opposite in recent years, where big city growth has been nearly 2 times that of rural America. This is even more pervasive, by the way. Last year, rural median incomes were down 2%. So this trend obviously playing a major role in politics, and it could be the deciding factor in who actually wins the White House. So why is this happening? And a big question is, can it be reversed? Here to discuss, Ed Conard is back, along with Kathleen Hartnett White and Jillian Meltzer. Jillian, it's been a long time.
It has.
Yeah. What you travel the country and you really specialize in this kind of stuff. What do you make of what's happened here? And of course, we see, particularly in Pennsylvania, where overwhelmingly Democratic counties are now overwhelmingly voting for Donald Trump.
Yeah, I mean, talking to union members in particular in Pennsylvania, I think they are very justifiably frustrated with Washington. They're seeing it as the Democratic-controlled Washington, Democratic-controlled cities have really enacted policies that are hurting their economic opportunities. And this is something that they and their families are feeling personally. It's something that's affecting their ability to send their kids to a good school, to take a vacation, or, do the things that normal families do. So I think they're fed up with it, and they're open to another option.
So, Ed, I think this would be a good test bed for why there's an upside to inequality. I mean, you wrote the book, so you've got a place now that's turned upside down. Their fortunes are gone, so we know the Rust Belt story, I guess, is an extension of that. What good comes out of this other than people who are bitter and hopeless?
Yeah, well, I think it's a tough problem to solve, because I do think when you reallocate, move a plant to Mexico, for example, we've been telling workers for years, hey, don't worry, the entrepreneurs are coming and they're going to put you back to work. And those workers have seen that those entrepreneurs have moved to California and outsource the blue-collar jobs.
So where's the upside
to China?
here?
I think it's a difficult problem to solve. I think you can raise wages. I don't know if you can close the gap, and you have to do that with things like lower marginal tax rates and things like that in order to try to boost the growth rate up. But it's a very difficult problem to close, because there's been an enormous brain drain in rural America as we've shifted to a knowledge-based economy. The jobs have been created in the cities.
Kathleen, Donald Trump talks about this a campaign season driving through this part of the country, and I think he's had an epiphany of sorts. He's been somewhat shocked. I know I've spent time driving through these areas, so we're all kind of, we see the scene. We can visualize the scene of these towns and these old factories that have been closed for a long time. But how realistic is it that you can revitalize them through the old industries and to what Ed is calling a knowledge economy?
I agree that it's a complex one because of the way the economy has shifted. But I am from very deeply rural areas, and it's the same old refrain, but small businesses often must close because they cannot possibly remain profitable and comply with regulations.
So as you help Donald Trump craft his economic plan, what specifically in there could spark some form of revitalization? I
really think regulatory reform and taxes, because they're and we've almost been too good at what we produce in rural areas, like agriculture. We need far fewer people to live there, but the basic businesses, the grocery store, the church, those things are disintegrating, if you will, in rural areas. So part of it's a societal problem, but the other, I really think, the same old, reduced taxes. We have in many federal laws that small businesses are supposed to be treated somewhat differently than major industries, but those are not utilized. So I think actually...
What about things like empowerment zones? They talk about that for inner cities. Wouldn't it work for rural areas as well?
I think the data shows that it doesn't work so well. I do think one of the things that could work, though, is we need free trade, I believe. I maybe differ with Trump on that, but we should have balanced trade. We can't let people export our jobs through trade deficits and those jobs are often rural jobs because they're manufacturing jobs, and a lot of manufacturing plants are in rural areas.
Yeah, just closing it up, I think one of the big shifts that we're seeing politically this election cycle is, you're absolutely right. This is a huge shift in the way the economy is functioning. I mean, we had the Industrial Revolution. This is the biggest thing since that. But I think it's happening at the same time that we're seeing a fragmentation of our communities really falling apart. And that's where the alternative needs to happen. Democrats have been effective in putting forth big government as the answer. I'm not seeing Republicans putting forth empowerment and community as the answer, and I want to see that happen.
Well, I think Kathleen, to your point, the difference between the economy we have now, which is Fed-driven, is the hope that of a virtuous cycle based on the assumption that we're wealthy, as opposed to unlocking those animal spirits, even in rural America. It'd be nice to see. Thanks a lot, guys. Hey, stocks ending the day in the red after oil dropped 2%, but major averages actually eked out a win for the week. My market commentary and how you want to approach next week is next, and you don't